Stop. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sri Devi, Assistant Professor of Malaredi College of Pharmacy. Cordially invite you to the online webinar on the topic Opportunities for Students and Faculties Early Stage Entrepreneurship, conducting by Institute Innovation Council of Malaredi College of Pharmacy in association with IIMT College of Pharmacy, Greater Noida, UP. It is much elated to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. Pushpendra Kumar Jain. Dr. Pushpendra Kumar Jain, sir, is a distinguished academician and researcher currently serving as a Dean of IIMT College of Pharmacy, Greater Noida. He holds a PhD in pharmaceutical sciences with a specialization in pharmacognosy and phytochemistry. With over 18 years of extensive experience in teaching, research, and academic administration, Dr. Jain has made significant contributions to the field of pharmaceutical sciences. He has authored more than 30 research publications in reputed peer-reviewed journals. His research interests include herbal drug development, novel drug delivery system, and phytopharmacology. He also published international patents and has authored and co-authored 5 textbooks and book chapters published by prestigious publishers. He has been honored with several prestigious awards, including the ICMR SRF, CSIRTG, UGC JRF, and the Young Investigator Award. He is a lifetime membership of esteemed professional bodies such as APTI and Asia Pacific Chemical, Biological and Environmental Engineering Society, and is a registered pharmacist under Uttar Pradesh State Pharmacy Council. Dr. Jain is a seasoned speaker and has delivered numerous invited lectures, webinars, and keynote sessions at national and international platforms. His leadership in organizing conferences, faculty development programs, and academic collaborations is widely recognized in academic and research circles. I welcome you, sir, and I request you to please start your session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon to all audience, and thank you to ma'am and sir, and definitely Malaredi College of Pharmacy, who give me opportunity to share my knowledge for student as well as faculties in regard to the early stage entrepreneurs. Importance of entrepreneurship in education. What is the importance? Why we are discussing about entrepreneur, startup? So first point is promotes innovation and creativity among our students. Encourage student and faculty to think out of the box. Develop innovative solution for real world problems. Means here we discuss about solution of the problem, not on paper research. Okay. As a faculty, we should encourage students to think out of the syllabus and give the solution for real problems. Second, through entrepreneurship, we can build critical skills among our faculties as well as students. Enhance problem solving, decision making, leadership, and risk management quality of the student as well as faculty. Fosters resilience, adaptability, and self-confidence. If our student gives solution of a problem, then definitely He will be, he oblique, she will be self-confident and believe in herself or himself to give solution of any problem. Next, boost career opportunity through entrepreneurship. We can prepare students for diverse career paths like startup founders, entrepreneur, entrepreneurs, or innovation manager. Second, and most important, reduce dependence on traditional job. Means we can reduce the dependency of our student on jobs. They can become entrepreneur. They can start up. Next is encourage economic contribution. Cultivate job creator rather than job seekers. Through entrepreneurship, you and your students can be job creators, drives local economic development and contributes to GDP growth. Next, strength academia industry linkage, facilitate collaboration with industry through innovation projects and startup, helps faculties space commercialize their research. On paper research have no value and give no contribution in GDP of our nation. But if research commercialized with the help of industry, then your innovation, your research maybe contribute to enhance the GDP of our nation. Next, supports national missions aligned with policies like Startup India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and National Education Policy 2020. Drives youth engagement in nation building. Next, fosters an entrepreneurial mindset, promotes initiative, responsibility, and self-motivation, helps in recognizing opportunity in day-to-day life and turning them into viable ventures. So these are the points through which we can give skill to our student, special skill to our student, and engage our student to in search for a particular problem and start their startup. Through entrepreneurship, you and your student can be job creators, not job seekers, and your startup contribute to enhance the GDP of our nation. Why? Next question, why early stage support is critical? Builds confidence from the start. If any student, you have, if you or your student have any innovative idea, then as a mentor, you should build confidence in your for his startup, for his innovation. Reduce fear of failure through guided mentorship. You should provide, you should give positive mentorship to his or her students. Because if in initial stage, if a student create fear of failure, then he will never start their startup. And in any situation, you must support to your student morally and formally with positive attitudes. Second, converts ideas into action, helps in validating and refining innovative ideas. If your student comes, sir or ma'am, I have an idea through which we can solve this problem. So as a mentor, you should validate his ideas and refine their ideas and and such the possibility of that ideas convert into startup. Next, provide structure and direction to raw concept. Yes, as a teacher, you must provide, you must give structure and direction to raw ideas or raw concept. Next, access to resources. Early support give access to incubators, seed funding, labs, and expert network. In early stage, as a mentor, you must give support and right to access incubators, provide seed funding, working labs, and expert networks of advisors. Next, reduce the burden of starting from scratch. Save time and cost. In early stage, avoid common startup mistake through early mentorship and planning. Fast track the product development journey. Next, encourage risk taking capacity. Early backing makes students, faculties more willing to take calculated entrepreneurial risk. Cultivate a risk tolerant mindset. If any student fails in any exam, then after after hard work, if he fail, if he or she fail in any subject, then their parents and teachers said, don't worry, don't worry. Again, you start your hard work. Definitely, you will crack your exam. Like this, you must also support your mentors. Next, align with academic journey. Early support can turn college project into real world startup, integrate entrepreneurship into curriculum, and also have their credit internship and live project. Means you should in every course final year student complete their one project. Then that project that project can be their innovative ideas. Next, increase success rate. A startup with early institutional and policy support have better survival rates. Early connections with investors, mentors, and users improve chances of scaling. Means early support may increase the chance of success rate of a startup. Role of students in startup ecosystem. First role of student, idea generation for a particular problem. How we solve this problem. Someone have idea to develop umbrella for rainy season. Yes, definitely. Someone have idea. Then why cannot your student? So idea generation, this is the prime role of a student. Second role, identify local and global problems to solve. Third, second is mandatory because if there is no problem, there is no idea generation. Third point, propose innovative, teach tech enabled or frugal solution. The student must propose innovative, technology enabled, and frugal solution. Next, startup founders and team members. Next role, launch startup during or after graduation. Next role, join peer startup and contribute to growth. Next role, innovation champions. Next role, participate in hackathons, ideathons, and entrepreneurship clubs. Next role, represent their institution in innovation events. Next role, bridge between academia and market. Next role is bring fresh consumer insight and digital fluency. Next, test and validate ideas rapidly using agile method. These are the roles of a student who have wished to start their startup. Then, what are the role of faculties in startup ecosystem? First role is, and very important role, mentorship and guidance. Act as technical or domain expert for student startup and guide the student through research-based innovation. Next, startup founders and co-founders translate research and prototype into commercial ventures. Start faculty-led incubated startup. Next, policy and ecosystem developers help design institutional innovation policies. Next, drive innovation and incubation cells like IIC, TTO, IQAC, as well as other initiatives. Connectors and collaborators bring industry and academic connection to startup teams, facilitate funding, IP filing, and technology transfer. These are the role of faculties, and these are the role of student. Benefits of early entrepreneurship. First, develops problem solving skill. Early stage entrepreneurship benefits. First one is develop problem solving skills among your students. Next, enhances creativity and innovation. Next, builds leadership and communication skills. Next, opportunity to contribute to national economy. These are the main benefits of early entrepreneurship, early stage entrepreneurship. Opportunity for students, and what are the opportunity for students? First, Startup India initiative. Student can take Startup India initiative. Next, student innovation and startup policy. They become part of student innovation and startup policy. They can be a part of college innovation cell, IIC by MHRD. Next, pre-incubation and incubation program. They can participate in pre-incubation and incubation program. They can also participate in hackathons, ideathons, Smart India Hackathon, Toykathon, etc. Opportunity for faculties, faculty innovation fellowship. Okay. Next, research to commercialization grants. Next, mentorship roles in incubators. Next, entrepreneurship development programs. Next, seed funding for faculty-led startup. So these are the opportunity for faculty who can earn through indulge himself or herself with with indulge herself or himself with student innovation. Next, institutional quality assurance है, मतलब institutional support. तो institutional support में first one is role of IQAC. How IQAC can support the entrepreneurship. First support is quality and process development. Oversees the integration of innovation and entrepreneurial best practices into academic programs and institutional processes. Next, monitoring and evaluation. Track the performance of entrepreneurship initiative, ensuring continuous improvement and alignment with quality standards. Next, facilitating industry engagement helps promote collaboration between academia and the business community, ensuring that academic activities are market relevant. This IQAC is a cell through which academia as well as academia and industry relationship become boosted. Role of IQAC integrates entrepreneurship in institutional quality benchmarks, promotes best practices for innovation-led teaching and learning. Next, supports continuous improvement through feedback and audits. Next, encourage participation in innovation ranking, for example, ARIA. Role of NISP. NISP means National Innovation and Startup Policy. This is the cell who will frame the policy for innovation and startup. So first role is policy framework and give guidelines. Okay. Sets national standards and guidelines that encourage innovation and startup culture in higher education institutions. Next, funding and support mechanism allocates resources such as seed funding and grants to propel early stage entrepreneurial projects. Linking ecosystem players means encourage collaboration among students, faculties, industry experts, and government body to foster a robust innovation system. Role of NISP provides a structured framework for nurturing startup in his defines role of faculty, student, and institution in innovation, encourage IPR ownership, equity participation, and risk mitigation. Next, promotes interdisciplinary innovation and startup culture. Next, role of IC, innovation and incubation cell. Most important role of IIC is idea incubation, means serve as a dedicated platform for nurturing innovative ideas into viable business ventures. Second role is mentorship and skill development. Provides access to expert mentorship, workshop, and training sessions to build entrepreneurial competencies among students as well as faculties. Next, resource and network access connects budding entrepreneurs with funding agency, industry partners, and research opportunity, accelerating startup growth. Role of IIC, first role is facilitate innovation and entrepreneurship activities on campus. Next role, conducts idea competitions, hackathons, and workshops. Next, connects students, faculties with mentors, incubators, and funding bodies. Next, works under the guidance of MOEs, Innovation Cell, MIC. So these are the role of IIC. Role of TTOs. TTOs means Technology Transfer Office. First role is commercialization of research. Facilitate the conversion of academic research and intellectual property into marketable technology and products. Second role is patent and licensing support. Manages patent filings, licensing agreements, and other intellectual property matters to protect innovations. Act as a bridge between academia and industry. Act as a critical link between researcher and industry, ensuring that innovation benefits society and generate economic value. So role, help commercialize research and innovation outputs. Second role, manage IP filing, licensing, and technology transfer agreements. Third role, bridge the gap between academia and industry. Last role, support spin-off and startup with legal and business assistance. Next, creating innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem. So first, establish support structure. So who is responsible for structure development या establishment? IIC, EDC, startup incubators and accelerators, and technology business incubators. These are the bodies who support in structure establishment. Next, integrate with academia curriculum. Introduce entrepreneurship course and minor degree in the academic curriculum. Next, promote project-based learning and industry-driven projects. Next, offer credits for innovation activities. Third role, facilitate access to resources, means provide funding support like grant, seed funding, angel network. Ensure access to labs, equipment, and prototyping facilities. Enable patent filing and IP support. Next, encourage mentorship and networking. Build a pool of faculty, industry, and alumni mentors. Okay, who will guide who will guide student or entrepreneurs for their particular innovation. Next, organize demo days, startup days, hackathons, collaborate with local industry and government agencies. Next, and most important, is promote a culture of innovation. Run idea contest and innovation challenge. Recognize and reward student and faculty innovators. Celebrate failure as a learning opportunity. Through these activities, innovation culture can be produced. Align with national and global initiatives. Implement policy like NISP and programs like Startup India. Participate in platforms like Smart India Hackathon, Taikathon. Next, join International Entrepreneurship Network or exchange programs. Encouraging interdisciplinary projects means a medical student can start an engineering based program. This is interdisciplinary. How can we encourage? First one is break silos between departments. Foster collaboration among engineering, science, commerce, design, and humanity departments. Enable diverse thinking to solve real-world, multifaceted problems. Second, real-world problem solving. Interdisciplinary team better address complex societal challenges. For example, healthcare technology, agri-innovation, fintech, promotes human-centric, sustainable innovation. Next, way enhance creativity and learning, blends technical, creative, and analytical skill, improves teamwork, communication, and adaptability. Next, drive innovation driven startup. Diverse perspective result in market ready and user focused solution. Helps in forming well rounded founding teams. Institutional strategy to encourage it. How institute can encourage the interdisciplinary. First, launch interdisciplinary capstone projects. Offer joint mentoring from multiple departments. Host cross-disciplinary innovation challenges. Provide credit-based recognition for collaborating work. Next way, supported by policies and programs aligned with NEP 2020, supported through NISP, IIC, and hackathon focused on multidisciplinary innovation. Government scheme and policies. Okay, where any startup can get fund from these schemes. First scheme is Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Second, MSME and DST scheme. Third, Nidhi Prayas and EIR. Fourth, AICT and MOE initiative for youth. Role of incubators. What are the role of incubators? First role is provide infrastructure and networking. Second role is mentorship and business advisory. Third role is funding access. Fourth role is Atal Incubation Center, TBI, STEP, Bionet. These are the incubators. Means tie up with these incubation center. Collaboration and partnership. Industry academia collaboration may be possible, global exchange program may be possible, public private partnership may be possible, alumni as investors and mentors may be possible. Success story of early stage entrepreneurs. First success story is Ritesh Agrawal, who is CEO of Oyo Rooms and start their journey at the age of 19. Second example, Ravindran, who is CEO of Baiju. He also started their startup at the age of 19. Third, Trishneet Arora, who is the CEO of Tax Security System. She started her journey at the age of 21. Fourth example is Trishneet Arora, CEO of Paper and Parcel, a Mumbai-based logistic company. She started her venture at the age of 13 only. Sri Lakshmi Suresh, who is founder of e-design technology. She started their journey at the age of 23. So these are the some stories, success story of early stage entrepreneurs. So faculty as well as student also advise to read success story of such early stage entrepreneurs. So you can motivate yourself from these personalities. If they can did, then why you cannot? Yes, risk is always there. Startup may be success or failure. If success, then well and clap on yourself for yourself. If fail, then there will be a learning opportunity for you. What are the mistakes? What are the gaps? And identify that mistake and restart your journey. Okay. Challenges and solution. First challenge is lack of awareness. Therefore, you should attend workshop as well as seminars. Second challenge, funding barriers. Therefore, you should connect to seed or angel network. Next, academic pressure. It can be flexible and credit-based system. Next, risk aversion, mentorship and policy support. Call to action, participate in innovation contest. Join your campus IIC cell. or incubator. Next, convert final year project into business ideas. Collaborate across department means interdisciplinary innovation. Conclusion. Lastly, I would like to conclude my session. Entrepreneurship is a viable career for students and faculties. Second, opportunities are abundant through scheme mentorship and incubation. If you get success and success, if you want would like to make a successful entrepreneurs, then sky is the limit. Number of opportunity in the market, number of problems in the society. You must have to identify the problems and give their best solution. Act early, innovate at early stage, innovate locally and scale globally. Thank you to all audience and organization for patience for listening this session, and hope all the audience will be benefited from this session. If you have any query, then you can ask me. Thank
No
you.
questions.
Yet no more questions, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights on early stage entrepreneurship. We also gained knowledge regarding the description about why the early stage support for entrepreneurship is so critical, and about the roles of the students in startup ecosystem, and also about the opportunities for the students. Also, we gained the knowledge regarding the what is NISP and the roles of incubators and many other events. Sir. Thank you once again, sir, for your valuable support and contribution to our IIC
Thank you, ma'am.
cell of MRCP, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I also thank you. I also thank our colleague friends for their participation in this online webinar program, which was conducted by IIC of Malareddy College of Pharmacy. Thank you once again and had a great evening.